following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports.
Free throw line, nice back cut, and a find to Cale Peterson. And Gracie, go Pollen! Puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor into the free throw line. A little crossover dribble, goes up with the right hand, gets it to go. Upon on a roll right now. Will go up with the left hand, puts it in. Another steal and a basket for the Randolph Rockets.
Dual feeds Johannes again. That one off the window and in! Johannes to the line.
Thanks to our sponsors in today's game.
Laconia has the basketball with a chance. Madigan gets it in for Engel. Back to Madigan. Spots up. Got it! He scores!
And people, there are your state champions, the Randolph Lady Rockets. Congratulate them on an unbelievable storybook season. Your Waupun Lady Warriors are champions of Division III girls basketball.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.
Good evening and welcome to Central Wisconsin Christian School. Steve Witterhack along with Randy Armgan. We are here for opening night for postseason girls basketball action. It's a regional quarterfinal here at Central Wisconsin Christian School. Crusader girls have themselves a pretty nice season at 17-7, coached by Mark Vanderwerf, and they'll be taking on Oneida Nation. And this should be a fairly decent game to start out the season here in the postseason, but just got a chance to see these girls play, and it'll blow out a Stockbridge team in their last game on Saturday, and now here they are again here in the postseason, and kind of excited to see them play again and see how far they can go.
Yeah, it's always fun to get into the tournament time, and everybody elevates their game and their play individually and as teams, and maybe some things you kept in the closet or kept hidden a little bit as far as scheming and that coaches will bring out, and you never know what you're going to see, and it's always a lot of fun, and the pressure of knowing you're one and done. There's no redos or no mulligans. If you lose, you're done for the year, and it's always tough on seniors. So a lot of effort goes into these games.
Now, especially with the Central Wisconsin Christian School team, they're loaded with seniors. They got 6 seniors on their squad, so they're all looking at what could be possibly their last basketball game for the season any given night. So always a lot at stake. But I'm glad we got a chance to see them play. I'm not sure if we'll get to see them down the line as they go further into the tournament. Depends how far they go. But this might be our only chance to see the Christian School girls play. And they're, again, playing tonight against the Thunderhawks out of Oneida Nation, which is kind of between Green Bay and Seymour, about a little over an hour away from here. And so they didn't have to travel too far to get here. It's worse trips that I've seen teams have to take, but they kind of moved it up an hour, a little worried about what could possibly happen with the snow. You never know. We got some crazy stuff coming up tonight, and then, of course, the winter advisory stuff happening tomorrow afternoon into Thursday about 6 o'clock, so expect a lot of snow, but we'll see how much we get here tonight, and hopefully they get a chance to get back home safely tonight.
Yeah, and we welcome the Thunderhawk fans aboard, and we're here for the Crusaders first and foremost, but we will appreciate any quality play, and we may have a big listenership just for the fact that people may stay home worried about the weather conditions.
Okay, we're going to take a break right now and come back with more of our Home and Auto Sales pregame show in just 3 minutes. Back after this on Radio Plus.
Shop these and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun this week. 4-pound bag of Crystal Sugar, $1.99 with your card. A pound of premium strawberries, $1.99, limit of 2. The family pack of all-natural chicken wings, $1.99 per pound. Get cod fillets, haddock fillets, and cooked shrimp. Great Lent specials now at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Shop the pig all this week for incredible deals. It's Waupun's Piggly Wiggly.
Municipal Well and Pump is a leading Midwestern contractor for municipal and industrial water systems. They are currently looking for ambitious and mechanically minded people to fill their opening for an apprentice well driller. Municipal Well and Pump offers great pay and benefits. To apply, go to municipalwellandpump.com and click on Careers. Or call Scott at 920-324-3400. Municipal Well and Pump of Waupun is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard-to-get-to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
With mycnhistore.com, you can manage your equipment at any time, from anywhere, all from the convenience of your laptop or phone. Just search genuine New Holland parts by category, model, or part number, and keep your equipment running efficiently. Need a genuine New Holland part and don't have time to wait? Visit mycnhistore.com and get it done faster. Waupun Equipment Company, Waupun and Watertown. Log on waupunequipment.com and like them on Facebook.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian School. Steve and Randy with you again to bring you some girls basketball. The Crusaders getting ready to take on the Thunderhawks of Oneida Nation. And let's just take a little look at Oneida Nation. They are coached by Lee Laster. They're 8-14 on the season. They play in the Marinette and Ocado Conference. Coleman won the conference, 16-0. Niagara was second place at 13-3. And in sixth place were the Thunderhawks at 6-10. Their last game, they knocked off St. Thomas Aquinas. Not sure where that's at all, but they beat them 62-38 in their game last Friday to the end of the regular season. So not a lot of height from what we can see with the girls out there, and you said they're pretty young too.
Yeah, a couple of seniors, one junior. The other, all the team members, sophomores or freshmen on this team, and yeah, they're not very tall. I'll give you that.
Yeah, they got a little height definitely on the Crusader side with Ada Smeese out there, and also with Ritzma. At least Ritzma too is about 5'9", so that's got a little bit of height out there. That's going to help them in this ball game here today against Oneida Nation. But again, looking forward to our postseason. We got a lot of great. We have 3 hockey games we're covering. So you got Jeff Sauer doing a doubleheader. He's doing the Fond du Lac boys. He's doing that right now. That started at 5:30 here with the blue line in Fond du Lac, and right after that, he's doing the Warhawks, the girls hockey team over Waupun Fond du Lac Warhawks. And he's doing their game tonight. And then we also have Nick Rush, I believe, is up in Green Bay, possibly doing a game up there for St. Mary Springs. So we got you covered with hockey tonight. We got girls basketball. And, of course, we will be covering a lot of good teams. The Waupun Lady Warriors is the team that we are focused on with girls basketball. And they start Friday night. What a game that they possibly might have to play against Winneconne right off the bat if they would happen to win. They are the higher seed in their game tonight, but that'd be quite a matchup against a team that actually knocked Waupun off under a 500 record, and they made them look kind of bad in that game, losing by 12. So that could be an interesting matchup in round one for them.
Yeah, and I'm hearing that the Warriors are looking forward to that possible matchup. Little payback.
I hope so. That's going to be impetus for them to really go at them. So we're going to take a break right now, and we're going to come back with the beginning of tonight's game. It's Waupun, Central Wisconsin Christian taking out Oneida Nation, and we'll be back in just a few minutes to bring you the beginning of tonight's game at Central Wisconsin Christian School on RP Sports.
Celebrate 75 with Central Wisconsin Christian School in Waupun. Join them for their 75th anniversary celebration April 29th and April 30th. Join them for campus tours, alumni gatherings, a Saturday night dinner on April 29th, Sunday, April 30th, worship, and much more. Celebrate 75 years looking back, leaning in, leading forward. Central Wisconsin Christian, providing top-notch pre-K through 12th grade education, where Christ is central. Good luck, Crusaders, in your game today.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life. Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
A reminder for everyone that Bent's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Bent's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Bent's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Come on out to the biggest Little Cheese Factory in Waupun for an on-site hiring event. Wednesday, February 22nd from 8 till noon and Thursday, February 23rd, 1 till 6. Immediate on-site interviews. Saputo has full-time career opportunities available. Entry pay starting at just under $22 an hour up to $25 an hour. Excellent shift pay and benefits. A $1,500 new hire bonus to qualified employees. Saputo's on-site hiring event is February 22nd and 23rd. Details online at saputo.com/careers. An equal opportunity employer.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian School. Again, getting set for this regional quarterfinal in Division 5 girls basketball. Taking a look at the bracketing, the winner of this ball game will be playing against the winner of Wild Rose, taking on Stockbridge tonight over at Wild Rose. And if Wild Rose wins, they will host the game. Whether CWC wins this ball game, that will be Wild Rose as they're a higher seed. They're the 4 seed, and CWC is the 5 seed. That game would be at Wild Rose coming up on Friday. So we are just about ready to go here, taking a look at the starting lineups. First of all, for the Crusaders, Caitlin Vanderwerth, KK Vanderwerth, a 5'7" senior, averaging just a couple points a game, but she does so much else out there. Just hustles around the court, getting a lot. 5.5 rebounds for a 5'7" player. Ada Smeese averaging 3.5 points a game, a 6'1" senior. Elise Ritzma, second leading scorer on the team, 11 points a game, 8 rebounds, a 5'9" senior. And Samantha Braskamp, also a starter at 6.5 points a game, a 5'5" sophomore, and their scoring leader. Leading in a lot of categories is Emma Hoffman. Had a big game against Stockbridge, tossing in 23 points in that ball game this past week, and she's averaging 13 points a game, can shoot the 3, 5 assists a game, 3 steals a game, and she's a 5'6" senior. Like I said, the team pretty much dominated by seniors. Taking a look at the Thunderhawks, coached by Lee Laster. Tyra King, a senior in the starting lineup. Also, Maddie King is a 5'4" sophomore with averaging 4 points a game. Mariah Cloud, 17.5 points a game, 6 rebounds, a 5'6" sophomore. Jalen Caldwell, a 5'8" sophomore, averaging 15 points a game. And Abby House, a 5'7" senior, averaging 6 points a game. We are ready to play ball here tonight at Central Wisconsin Christian. Looks a little different than when I was here the last game that I was calling here. That was the most packed I've seen this gym, a packed house here to see a really good high school basketball game.
Yeah, a little sparse crowd, as you said, and it might be, some people may have not gotten the memo that things were moved up from a normal 7 o'clock tournament start to 6, trying to beat the weather and maybe especially allow our visitors to get safe travels back home.
Yeah, it's probably what happened, but the student section a little slim right now too. Normally they got one of the best student sections I've seen in the last many years. They're a very organized crew and usually pack it from the floor up to the ceiling. So we'll see if they kind of find their way in here in the next few minutes. And they would have got the memo because they were in school today.
Yeah. I did see the boys just leaving practice when I arrived, so maybe they're in the showers yet getting ready to freshen up before the game.
And they are a crazy bunch, and those guys on the basketball team, most of those guys are the leaders in the cheering.
Yep.
And they come up with all those great fun things that they do. They're fun to watch. Crusaders will be wearing their white jerseys, home jerseys, with the dark blue numbers and gold highlights. And for the Thunderhawks from Oneida Nation, they'll be wearing their black uniforms along with the white lettering on that. We are just about ready to play some ball here at Central Wisconsin Christian.
Yeah, a little bit of a late arriving Thunderhawks crowd. They're starting to roll in more and more just as we're about to tip off, so we're getting a little better representation in the last 5 minutes even.
Got the stream team with us tonight. Normally Jeff with us, but he's doing back-to-back hockey games over in Fond du Lac today. And the ball was tapped into the hands of Tyra King. She got it on her side of the court, then backed up and went back on the CWC side of the court. So over and back to start the ball game out, even though the tip was won by Oneida Nation. Like I said, they're about an hour away, right between Seymour and Green Bay, just west of Green Bay, straight west. And we are with our first possession for Central Wisconsin Christian. Elise Ritzma gets it, gets cut off. Back over Emma Hoffman. KK Vanderwerf with it, back out to Hoffman. Yeah, she made a heyday against Stockbridge, just stealing that ball over on the Stockbridge side and just layups after layup after layup down on the CWC end after that.
We're seeing tenacious man-to-man defense by Oneida Nation.
Ritzma with a little head fake, goes in off the front of the rim, no good, gets her own rebound, goes up and puts it back in on the second shot for her. And the Crusaders on the board first, leading 2-0.
Seeing the Crusaders open up in 2-3 zone. Ada Smees in the middle. And patrolling the glass, taking care of the interior.
Jalen Caldwell getting the ball over to Tyra King on the left side. Hands it off over to Maddie King. Misses everything on a three-point shot. And getting the rebound is Ritzma. Pushes it down the court to Braskamp. Back out on top with it is KK Vanderwerf. That one's hit out of the hands of Ritzma. Again, they're right in your face, playing some tight defense. And going up is Ritzma. Goes up along that left side, puts one up right by the basket for her fourth point of the game. 4-0 in favor of the Crusaders.
Oneida might not have gotten the message yet that.
And that's a nice drive to the basket by Jalen Caldwell. Got past a couple defenders, protected the ball, and went right to the rack with a nice easy lay-in. Good-looking shot by Caldwell.
Going to say maybe they hadn't gotten the message that Elise is a lefty, able to go left and get there twice in a row.
Three-point attempt by Emma Hoffman is missed, and it goes Oneida Nation the other way.
And pushing the ball.
Yeah, looks like they're going to be aggressive in your face and try to look for those fast break transition points.
We saw a little full court pressure after the make.
Oh, and that one is tossed away. We're in the hands of Emma Hoffman. She's leading the charge right now. It's knocked away. Back over to KK Vanderwerf, looking inside to Ritzma. Goes up with that left hand again. Another basket for Elise. Taking advantage of those nice drives with the left hand. She's got all the points for the Crusaders. Three-pointer is up, and that one misses everything again on the shot by the Thunderhawks. And out of bounds, it'll be CWC basketball.
Well, we're seeing full court pressure right now. Looks like man. Maybe a little run and jump or. There's the trap.
Yeah, goes off the foot. Looks like of one of the helpers on defense with number 15, Mariah Cloud. Now, why not come out and let's play some pressure defense, make things happen. You're the lower seed and you're playing on the road, but make it happen and dictate what's going on the court, and that's what Oneida Nation's trying to do so far.
Yeah, get the pace up, maybe get into transition basketball, something they probably think they do well. A little bit shorter team.
Ritzma with the ball again, being guarded by Mariah Cloud. Back to Ritzma, staying on the perimeter with it. And she's going to get past the defender again, goes to the rack, and that one rims out, no good. Almost got it to go, but comes out, and Maddie King comes up with it to push it up on the left side for the has all 5 points and makes this a 6-5 lead. Braskamp with the inbounds pass, pushing it up in a hurry for the Crusaders.
Right now, Ritzema 6, Caldwell 5.
Yeah.
All the scoring by 2 players.
Good aggressive and physical defense being put on by Oneida Nation. Ritzman has it out on top. Braskamp lines up a 3, puts it up and puts it in. Samantha Braskamp with a 3-point basket, and now a 9-5 lead for the Crusaders.
Again, CWC sticking in that zone defense.
Going to get the ball inside to Abby House. Pulls up a little turnaround shot, about 5 feet in front of the basket, and finishes. Nice strong move there by House. Now just a 2-point lead for the Crusaders, and now getting past the defense is Ritzma, goes up strong in the left side, puts it up and puts it in. And Ritzma gets the basket and gets fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot 1. Yeah, Elise knows her opportunities are there tonight, and she's definitely, you can just sense in her game, if I'm going to try and see what I can get until they cut me off and stop me.
Yeah, already with 8 points, chance to make it 9 on this free throw. First foul of the game for either team.
Beautiful free throws there by Elise Ritzma. Now with 9 points early in the ballgame. We're only a little over 4 minutes into the game. She's got 9 already. Caldwell has it out on top, gets it to House by the free throw line, tries to get it back over to Caldwell, but picked off by Taylor Hoffman. Gets it over to Emma along the sideline, gets cut off along the baseline. Look inside to Ritzma and back out to Braskamp going along the baseline, and it's going to be a foul, looks like, on Abby House, reaching in as Braskamp was driving in on the left side.
That's 2 fouls on House. There's only 2 fouls been called in this game, and both of them going against Abby House, and it looks like she's going to take an early seat here. It's number 20, Rihanna Danforth, ready to check in.
Cramps first free throw, nothing but net. Now has 4 points in the game. 13-7 now in favor of the Crusaders. A little over 13 and a half left to play in the first half. Steve and Randy with you along with the stream team. Next one misses. Getting the rebound is Jalen Caldwell pushing it up. Right side over to Tyra King. Maddie King has it and then overshoots. Tyra King goes out of bounds in the CWC bench. Crusaders will get it back to face some more full court pressure by the Thunderhawks. K. Vanderwerf down along that right block, trying to get it into Ritzma, but he gets knocked out of bounds and off the hands of Ritzma. It'll be Thunderhawk basketball.
I asked the young lady beside me before if the King girls were sisters, and she said yes, they are.
Okay.
So they are sisters.
With it right now is Maddie King. Gets it back in the hands of Tyra King, her sister. And back down to Maddie in the corner. Nice little feed inside. And that's going to get blocked on the shot by Mariah Cloud. Good job by the Crusaders not reaching in, just being tall in there and blocking the shot. Good job by Braskamp. That ball should have been stolen. She cuts in front of the defender who's going to grab the ball. Good hustle by Samantha Braskamp. Braskamp's going to go to the free throw line now for the Crusaders. Sometimes basketball players just kind of wait and stand there and wait for the ball to come to them, but she saw that was going to get picked off, and she cut in front of the defender and grabbed it. So good hustle. Misses her first free throw.
1 of 3 so far from the line.
Next free throw, that's the front of the rim, no good. She's going to get her own rebound. Then she's going to get fouled again and going to go try it again. 2 more free throws for Samantha Braskamp. Good hustle, realizing it's short. The shooter knows where that ball, when they're going to miss it, they know, especially if it's short. And she came rushing right in there, grabbed it, and got fouled again. Just a 58% free throw shooter, a little under that so far in this game. That free throw was good.
That makes her 2 of 5. That's a little more respectable.
Mm-hmm. Next free throw, that's going to come up a little short again, and chasing down the rebound are the Thunderhawks. Maddie King pushes it up. Gets it back again, gets over to Caldwell. She'll launch up a 3, and that's off the side of the rim, no good. And it's going to be off from brass camp. It'll remain Thunderhawk basketball. Yeah, we got a busy week Friday night. We'll be calling Waupun Lady Warrior basketball. Definitely an opportunity that they might be playing against Winnicott. Nice pass into Caldwell inside. Misses the shot. Ritzma gets the rebound. One and done. After that inbounds, and Ritzma gets it up court over to Emma Hoffman. Taylor Hoffman from the right corner throws one up. No good. And chasing down the rebound is Maddie King pushing it up. I should say actually Cloud pushing it up.
Ooh.
And an off.
Player control foul.
Yeah, player control foul. Offensive foul called on Oneida Nation's Mariah Cloud.
That is her second.
Yeah, right now the Crusaders have no fouls and 5 fouls for the Thunderhawks so far. Christmas gets a pass tap, but KK Vanderwerf comes up with it, gets over to Emma Hoffman, and she's going to get called for a travel. Over her head and came down and moved both feet. 14-7 now the lead for the Crusaders on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. So Thunderhawks with the basketball, but trailing 14-7. Caldwell, three-point attempt is no good. Emma Hoffman gets the rebound. Heading back over on the Crusader side. Taylor Hoffman looks inside. Nice find in there to KK Vanderwerf. Good assist by Taylor Hoffman, not hesitating on that one and finding KK all alone under the basket for 2. And we've got a timeout taken by the Thunderhawks. And we will be back in 1 minute with more Crusader basketball on Radio Plus.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor in today's game. Celebrating 10 years in business, Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
Excellence in dentistry meets exceptional service. It's Dentistry of Wisconsin in Waupun and Beaver Dam. From routine cleanings, checkups, and maintenance to more advanced dental care and cosmetic services, choose Dentistry of Wisconsin. Doctors Metzger's, Truckenbrod, Dittman, and Warner, along with their friendly staff, are here to care for you. Visit their state-of-the-art facilities in Waupun and Beaver Dam, accepting new patients. Dentistry of Wisconsin. They'll give you a reason to smile both inside and out.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian School. A timeout taken by Oneida Nation, trailing 16-7 to CWC. Ball passed over on the right side over to Maddie King. Now to Tyra King. And a three-pointer from the corner is up and no good from Caldwell. Taylor Hoffman with the rebound, hands it off to Emma to bring it up for the Crusaders.
Crusaders just a little more length. They're able to, those 50-50 balls, 50-50 rebounds are just able to go up and snatch away sometimes just by being a little bit taller.
Mackenzie Zolke ends up stepping out of bounds. It'll be Thunderhawk basketball. Well, now the ball's going to be thrown over the timeline, and it'll be back and forth. Over and back, and Crusaders get the ball back. Just under 11 to play in the first half. 16-7 in favor of the Crusaders. Little back cut and nice job. Nice little look. Hoffman with a fake pass. And the back cut right after that by Mackenzie Zolke, and she goes and finishes. Three-pointer up, and that is well short. Release Ritzma pushing it up now for the Crusaders, leading by 11.
At least racking up the rebounds.
Oh, Taylor Hoffman doesn't hesitate, just squares up and buries one. Taylor Hoffman with her first points of the ball game, 21-7 in favor of CWC. Three-pointer from the left corner off the rim and no good. It's going to get knocked out of bounds by Ritzma. He hasn't called anything.
No indication. It's going
to keep it right here. Okay.
Stay with Oneida Nation.
Yep.
Yeah, not much of an indication there, but
no. So the Thunderhawks will retain possession, but they trail by 14, 21-7. Yeah, shouldn't have.
It's okay, you can go get that, yeah.
Okay, and the ball game now for the Thunderhawks is Osa Flores. 4 points a game for her, a 5-foot sophomore, looking every bit of 5 foot out there. That was one thing I had to get used to when I first started calling girls basketball. Once in a while, you run into a 4'10" or a 4'11" player. Right. I'm like, is that a typo? And then you see the player go, no, that's right.
That's correct.
That's correct. Ada Smees picks up the first team foul for the Crusaders with almost 8 minutes into this ball game. Jalen Caldwell at the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Thunderhawks. His free throw is nothing but net. He got 6 points, 6 of the 8 points for the Thunderhawks so far in the game.
Well, Caldwell, she has a pretty shot, nice form. Good-looking jump shot. She's taken a number of threes that have just rimmed out. Looks like a type of player that could string together some three-pointers.
Yeah, that's a perfect-looking follow-through and everything on it. Nice-looking shot there by Caldwell. Nice drive to the basket to get her first basket of the game, too. She's a good ball handler. Off from Smeese's hands in the hand of Caldwell. Kicks it out to the left side in the hands of Maddie King. Misses a 3. And getting the rebound is Braskamp. Double team, but will get it off over to Zulke to push it up over to Taylor Hoffman. Goes Elise Ritzma, gets past the defender, but comes up short on her shot. Scrambled for the ball, and coming up with it is Maddie King. Pushes the ball up over to Mariah Cloud, and a foul on her lay-in attempt over on the left side. So Mariah Cloud heading to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Looking for her first points of the ball game. Yeah, should Waupun win, we'll be calling their game their regional championship coming up on Saturday. Looks like a good time storm, at least for the girls' playoffs. I know there's some regular season games like the Campbellsport against St. Mary's Springs game, which I think Campbellsport beat Springs on one of their only losses they had. They're supposed to play on Thursday, a game we're going to have on the radio, but that one's in jeopardy right now, and that one goes in. And right now, the Crusaders racking up some fouls after sitting at 0 for about 8 minutes before they had a foul, and now they've, 30 seconds later, they've got 3 fouls.
Oneida Nation sticking with that full court pressure, and that's starting to pay off a little bit here. Getting a few turnovers in the backcourt.
Yeah, they do a pretty good job with it. It's got to take away maybe the left hand of Elise Ritzma, and at least they're definitely battling here at CWC. Caldwell kicks it out to the left side, back out on top to Caldwell. House has it by the free throw line, dribbles off to her right, gives up her dribble, and back in the hands of Mariah Cloud. High pass over to Osa Flores, grabs it.
A lot of 4 out, 1 in, pass and cut action.
A little patient this time down the court. The Thunderhawks three-pointer up, and that is good for Mariah Cloud. Her 4th point of the game. 21-13 in favor of the Crusaders. Smeese gets it, turns around, gets it up to Braskamp on the fast break. Plants it on the other side of the lane, and gets it over to Zulke. And Mackenzie Zulke will get another field goal to give her 4 points in the ball game. With a three-pointer on the way, that one rims out no good. Close on the miss there by House. Emma Hoffman pushes it up over to Taylor. Gets it a high, it's going to get knocked out of bounds. Good job by House to prevent the ball from getting over to Smeese, who would have got herself an easy 2. It'll remain Crusader basketball.
Ada needed to keep a little more spacing there. She kind of came to the ball side and allowed one defender to cover 2.
That one misses everything. A little too strong by Emma Hoffman, and we're heading the other way. Caldwell thought about the 3. Gets it back.
Coach Laster imploring his team to go every time they get the ball. Run, run, run.
Caldwell rims out. A couple close 3 misses there for the Oneida Nation. A reach-in foul on the Thunderhawks. 10-point lead now for the Crusaders, leading 23-13 with exactly 8 minutes left here in the first half.
That is the 6th team foul, so we'll be at bonus the rest of the way.
It's going to get bounced on the sideline by Braskamp. Nice job defending on the way up the court by Mariah Cloud. Kind of forced her to go off to the out of bouncing it on the sideline. And we've got a 30-second timeout. We'll do the same back in 30 seconds with more Crusader basketball on Radio Plus.
HomeandAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeandAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeandAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Homan family your first stop at HomeandAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Homan.
We are back at CWC. Yeah, they're already labeling the road to the Resch already, the Resch Center where they play the state tournament, which is the perfect venue for the volleyball state championship and for the girls basketball state championship. A perfect place. They hosted well there. They've got tons of hotels because they have a professional football team in town. Nice big parking lot that you can park in over there.
You bet.
Plenty of great restaurants.
They treat people right there, too, in Green Bay. They really do. They understand the revenue it brings to the community, and they don't try and gouge everyone when you go there to the Resch Center.
Three-pointer from the right side is up, and it is nothing but net for Osa Flores. Buries one, keeps her team within striking distance, 23-16. This little run here by Oneida Nation. That one's going to be knocked loose, but coming up with it is Braskamp. 23-16, under 7.5 to play. Yeah, that was part of the agreement, I believe, when the volleyball first went up there in about 2001, is they're not going to raise the prices on the hotels when people come into town. Ritzma with a drive to the basket, too strong. Ball is loose, and coming up with it now is Ritzma, and this is the shot again inside. And we have got a tie-up and possession arrow pointing toward the Crusaders. And we found some nice places. We kind of figured it out after the last trip when we had, 3 teams that were covering up at the state tournament where you can park for free, where you can stay that's close to the place down there, and some great places to eat that are everything's within walking distance there. Some pretty good-sized places that handle a pretty good-sized Packard crowd on a Sunday afternoon. And hopefully we get a chance to do that again this year. We've got some teams around the area. Of course, Laconia, Randolph. Goes Emma Hoffman's going to throw it in and gets bumped to the floor on that shot. Good finish there by Emma Hoffman, getting her first points of the ball game. Gets bumped by Abby House. It's still kind of falling back, still throws it off the glass and in, and one free throw for Emma Hoffman. That is the 3rd foul for House.
Yeah, it's a big loss for the Thunderhawks. Kind of the muscle inside and the post defender.
Yeah, you don't have to be tall to make your presence known. She's not afraid to play a little physical ball, but that's got her in foul trouble right now. So Thunderhawks with it. Caldwell has it. And gives a nice pass to the right side, but coming up short on the shot is Tyra King, and then the next one gets taken away by the Crusaders. Here goes Ritzma going along the left side and goes up and finishes. At least had a nice fast start in the game and hasn't scored for a while, but now with 11 points in the game, 28-16 Crusaders. Passing up the three-point look is Mariah Cloud. It's it back over to Osa Flores.
Crusaders sticking with zone defense. It's been pretty effective for them.
Flores somehow gets the ball to Caldwell. She's going to go in on the right side, looking for maybe a foul along the way, but nothing called. Misses the shot. Emma Hoffman going along the right side, and she's going to get blocked on her shot. It'll go out of bounds, off from Oneida Nation. It'll remain CWC basketball.
Rihanna Danforth with a nice block there. Yeah, able to avoid the foul.
Rispa gets the inbounds pass and throws one up by the free throw line off the glass and no good. And grabbing it away from a couple of Oneida players was KK Vanderwerf. Turns around and puts it in from point-blank range. 30-16 Crusaders. Long three by Caldwell. That is no good. I tell you, coming in and trying to take the ball from everybody, Mariah Cloud, and throws it off from one of the Crusaders.
Caldwell would had the shots just keep rimming in and out for her, those 3-pointers. If she was making the majority of those, this would be a very close game right now. She's right on line. She's just missing by an inch or two.
Well, they get the ball into Flores, throws one up, that is no good. And the rebound is Danforth, turns around and puts it off the glass and in. Basket for Rihanna Danforth, her first points of the ball game. Oneida Nation not afraid to play in your face and play some physical ball out there. They're not giving up by any means. They're fighting hard. Avery slings in the game, gets it over to Taylor Hoffman, throws up a 3 and puts it in. Taylor Hoffman with a basket. A couple 3-point baskets for her. Give and go back into Caldwell, getting blocked though by Elise Ritzma, bringing it up along the left side. And Elise will go up, and again, nobody taking away that left hand from Elise. Takes advantage of it. Now with her 13th point, 35-18 in favor of CWC. Flores will throw up a 3-point shot. That's a little too strong. Taylor Hoffman gets the rebound, pushes it up now for the Crusaders. 4.5 left to play in the first half, 35-18 CWC. Braskamp gets it knocked away, chases it back. Back over to Avery Slings out on top, guarded by Tyra King. Goes Taylor Hoffman, he's going to run in straight away and bounces around a little bit, no good, and then Taylor's going to knock it out of bounds. It'll be Thunderhawk basketball.
The shots are just falling a little bit better for the Crusaders tonight. Pretty good looks by Oneida Nation, just not quite able to knock them down.
Caldwell gets it over to Danforth, and a 3-pointer straight away is up, and it is good for Mariah Cloud. Her second 3 of the game. She's got 7 points. Taylor Hoffman thought about the 3, but looks inside to Avery Slings and puts it in. Nice look inside into Slings, and she finishes.
Pretty simple game, pass and cut.
Yep.
Find yourself open.
And a 3-point basket up again for Mariah Cloud. Her third 3 of the ball game.
It's going to be the third foul on Cloud, just as she was getting hot on the offensive end.
Yeah, they can ill afford to lose her if they want to have any chance of winning this ball game.
Yeah, she was heating up, and then you heard Coach Laster say you got to play smart. He didn't like the foul. Just a little too over-aggressive.
Braskamp goes to the free throw line. Front end of a bonus and puts it in. Earns herself another one. Well, you got the snowblower all gassed up and ready to go.
I do. It's ready.
Both free throws good for Samantha Braskamp. 15-point lead now for the Crusaders. Tyra King down to that corner with it. Gets it over to Flores and gets it right back. Back on the top to Caldwell. Kicks it out right side. Ball is up and it is good from 3-point range on the basket by Maddie King. Didn't hesitate on that one. Just catch and shoot. 12-point lead for the Crusaders. Taylor Hoffman leads the charge now. Pulls up and is a little strong on that shot. Caldwell pushing it up, being chased. That's going to go off her legs eventually, but she had 3 Crusaders all around her and barely hanging on. Finally went off her foot and out of bounds, but trying to push the issue. Definitely off from Caldwell's leg, and they're going to inbound it into Elise Ritzma.
They were looking for a foul possibly, but that'll go. Oneida Nations.
Yeah, they're going to say that is going to be Oneida Nation basketball. There's somebody along the way that
should be. Yeah, wrong direction on the point there by our officials crew, but
they got that right now.
Yeah, it was double touch. That's the right call. Yeah, everybody's kind of questioning what happened there, but.
3-pointer up by Flores is nothing but net. Thunderhawks not calling it quits yet with 2.5 left in the first half. They're only down by 9, 39-30. It was Elise Ritzma going along the baseline, and a little too strong in her shot. Gets the rebound, gets it knocked out of her hands. Danforth comes up with it, gets over to Flores. And that's going to get knocked out of her hands on the way up the court. Good hustle by Braskamp. And she chases it down, gets it back over to Emma Hoffman. A little over 2 minutes left in the first half. 9-point lead for the Crusaders. Ball back on the top over to Emma Hoffman.
Back down to single digits, making it interesting here in the first half.
Tyra King with the reach in from behind. And the free throw line is Emma Hoffman.
9-team fouls, so we'll still be at 1-1. Super bonus the rest of the way for the Crusaders.
Hoffman's free throw is good. Now with 4 points in the game, back to a 10-point lead for the Crusaders. Next one also good. 3 for 3 from the line for Emma Hoffman. 11-point lead now for CWC. Flores has it in the lane. Back out to Caldwell, and a three-pointer put up by King again, and she's going to get fouled. And she'll be going to the free throw line to shoot 3. King looking for her first points of the ball game. Tyra down is only a 21% free throw shooter on the season. Doesn't look too bad, but that one rims out no good. Slings is going to check in, and Emma Hoffman's going to take a break with 1:43 left.
You're better than I am. These girls with long hair down the back. I can't see numbers.
This one's off the back of the rim and no good. Yeah, that one, that's just girls basketball.
Yeah, it is. Here comes a full court pressure. Coach Laster asking for that.
That one will crawl in for King to get her first point. Back to a 10-point lead now for the Crusaders. Ritzma gets the ball up the court over to Braskamp. Brings it up along the side. And going to get into Ritzma somehow. Kind of having that ball off the mark a little bit. The defenders go back, and then Ritzma gets it and goes right between them and makes it.
Elise having quite the game here first half tonight.
Caldwell along the right side, kicks it out, just a little quick catch and shoot, and in again. Basket again for Maddie King, her second 3, but no hesitation on that. 43-34, and the Crusaders, Avery Slings chases it down, an overthrown ball, and it's going to be Oneida Nation basketball. 43-34, 1:08 left in the first half.
Coach Laster with a fist pump saying, yes, keep the pressure on. Keep cranking it up.
Yeah, they're causing some turnovers with that. No doubt. King has it. Tyra back out to Caldwell on top. Back over to Tyra King. Little head fake goes along the left side. Draws the foul, and to the free throw line again will be Tyra King. 2 more free throws for her. Yeah, forcing the issue a little bit, staying physical, keeping themselves not that bad position from where they were before. Only down by 9 with a chance to cut a couple more points into that for Oneida Nation.
King is only 1 of 3 so far.
This free throw to the middle of the basket.
Got it down to 8. Could cut it to 7 right here.
The free throw up, and that one spills off the left side of the basket, and picking it up is Ritzma. He guarded closely all the way up the court by Caldwell. Phil was kind of bodying up, and eventually I thought he was going to pick up the foul, and did.
Yeah, you got to get a little separation there, and you got to beat it to beat their offensive player to spots. You slide, you teach sliding your feet defensively, but there's a point where you need to turn your hips and run, and you get to the spot, and then you go back into your stance.
He throws for Ritzma, misses the first one. 47 seconds left. It's a 8-point lead for the Crusaders, leading 43-35.
That's about the only thing that's gone wrong for Elise in the first half is missing 1 free throw so far. He's playing very well.
Ritzma's next free throw is up, and that also no good. Caldwell gets it on a running start, pushing it up fast along the left side. It's the ball over to Tyra King by the free throw line. Danforth throws one up, no good off the rim, and Ritzma with a rebound. It's it back over to Emma Hoffman, back in the game for the Crusaders.
Comes the trap again, yeah.
Braskamp gets it on the running start to the basket. Comes up short, though, on the shot, and Caldwell gets the rebound. Going to push the ball over to Maddie King with 16 seconds left. Back to Caldwell on top, 10 seconds left in the half. It's an 8-point lead for CWC.
Get that last shot, looking for that last shot.
It was Caldwell scoops one up, no good. Emma Hoffman gets the rebound, and that's how we'll end the first half with Central Wisconsin Christian with an 8-point lead going into halftime, 43-35 on your new medical integrated healthcare scoreboard. Should be an exciting second half, and we'll have that for you. A halftime report over what happened in the first half of the game coming your way in just 3 minutes on Radio Plus.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
With mycnhistore.com, you can manage your equipment at any time, from anywhere, all from the convenience of your laptop or phone. Just search genuine New Holland parts by category, model, or part number, and keep your equipment running efficiently. Need a genuine New Holland part and don't have time to wait? Visit mycnhistore.com and get it done faster. Waupun Equipment Company, Waupun and Watertown. Log on waupunequipment.com and like them on Facebook.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts? All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
When's the last time you reviewed your Medicare or your health insurance benefits? Do you have a plan? A lot of people choose plans that don't fit their healthcare needs or budget. Don't make that mistake. We here at SIA Insurance work with many different companies and carriers to get you the best coverage at the best value. For more information, contact SIA Insurance at 999 West Main Street in Waupun. Call SIA Insurance at 324-2071 for free help.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian School. Looked like it was just going to be kind of a pull-away blowout by CWC early in the ball game. A lot of Elise Ritzma getting all the points in the beginning for the Crusaders, but a good battle by Oneida Nation. They played a little physical ball, full court pressure, and making some three-point baskets that they were missing earlier in the game. They've got it back within 8 now. So pretty interesting game here at halftime, 43-35 in favor of the Crusaders.
Oneida Nation taking a large volume of three-point shots. They push it down and they have quick triggers on the catch at the three, and A lot of them have rimmed out just barely. You can see they do that. That's their style. They like to play up-tempo and then not afraid to shoot the quick three. Partly probably because of their size. They're a relatively short team, so they're going to shoot the ball. And actually, Crusaders kind of fortunate up 8 right now because a couple more of those baskets go in, which were halfway down, some of them. All of a sudden you have a 2-point game or an even game. So, yeah, it's been a well-played game. And I would imagine that the Thunderhawks will continue with that same philosophy. Let's keep shooting the three. Hopefully we get the nerves out. We make more of them and continue to press and see if they can get turnovers.
Yeah, they're just the only thing they got to stay out of with their aggressive defense is losing some of their main players. They lost their big post player inside with House getting 3 fouls, so she had to sit down. But you got to keep them out of foul trouble.
Mariah Cloud, after she had just made 2 3-pointers in less than a minute for certain, and then she picked up a 3rd foul, kind of a silly foul that coach wasn't too happy about, and she had to take a seat. So yeah, they've had some issues there.
But again, I give them credit though for really hanging in there when they could have just folded. But now they played pretty physical defense from the beginning, and Crusaders are going to have to handle the ball better here in the second half and handle some of the pressure they're facing as they're getting some kind of errant passes because of in-your-face defense that we're seeing from the Thunderhawks. So it could be an interesting second half between these teams. We'll see. Just looking at, again, the bracketing with CWC playing against Oneida Nation. It's at 5 against number 12. And the Wild Roses in the other half of this little part of the bracket. And they are hosting Stockbridge tonight, the team that Central Wisconsin Christian played last week and beat them about 80-20 or 70-28, whatever it was in that ball game. So I think you're going to see Wild Rose probably win that game and probably will be hosting that game against no matter who wins in this game here tonight. And also Oakfield playing tonight. They're playing at home against Marion. They're in the bottom half of this sectional. Other games being played around the area. Division 4, Marquezan taking on Partyville tonight. And Randolph waiting for the winner of the New Holstein against Manitowoc game at Manitowoc Lutheran tonight. Randolph will be playing on Friday night. And Laconia waiting for the winner of the Belders against St. Mary Springs game being played tonight. And that'll be a Friday matchup for a regional semifinal. As far as Waupun is waiting for the Winneconne hosting University Lake School Co-op. That's a battle between number 7 and 10 seeded teams. And that'd be one heck of an interesting matchup in the first round for the Waupun Warriors that to play Winneconne, a team who beat them kind of convincingly the last time they met.
Yeah, really a story of unusual events there. Waupun beating Winneconne badly the first time around, and as Coach Alsma told us, maybe they took Winneconne a little lightly when they went there, and they got it handed to them. They learned a lesson about making sure you show up every given night, or that can happen. And
it's a learning moment.
It certainly is.
Well, let's take a look at scoring here in the first half. Again, 43-35, your halftime score. Crusaders leading here at CWC.
Yeah, first off, for the Thunderhawks, Tyra King has 2 points both on free throws. Madeline King has 6, 2 made 3-pointers. Mariah Cloud with 10. She made 3 3-pointers, obviously 1 free throw. Rihanna Danforth with 2. Jalen Caldwell with 7, made 3-pointers. She has 2 of 2 from the line. Osa Flores has 6 points, both 3-pointers made by her, and Abby House with 2. For the Crusaders of Central Wisconsin Christian, Caitlin Vanderwerth with 4 points. Avery Slings with 2. Taylor Hoffman with 6. Both of her baskets were 3-pointers. Elise Ritzma leads all scorers with 15. She has, I believe, 7 made field goals and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Samantha Braskamp with Broxma. Samantha Broxma.
Braskamp.
Is it Braskamp? Oh, I wrote it down wrong. No wonder.
Yep.
It's such a common name. I did write it wrong.
Both of them are common
I know.
names around here.
Mackenzie Zelke with 4 and Emma Hoffman with 5. She has a basket. She is 3 of 3 from the line. Central Wisconsin Christian 8 of 13 from the free throw line. That's 62%. The Thunderhawks were 5 of 9 from the free throw line, 56%. Roxma, I got to correct that. Why did I even have it written right? I do have it written right. Man, what am I saying? It's not coming out of my mouth correctly.
Well, we'll get Randy all gathered back together again. Like me and my Skullman scouting, So 1 minute till the second half of play. We'll take a 1 minute break. Be back after this with more Crusader basketball on RP Sports.
Looking to boost that bottom line? Check out the Massey Ferguson 7700S Series tractor at Waupun Equipment Company. These versatile machines have a wide selection of engine, transmission, and hydraulic specs so you can get the perfect machine for the work you need it to do. High-quality engineering and the latest precision farming tools add value and help you find new ways to be profitable. All this from the straightforward, dependable Massey Ferguson 7700S Series. See Waupun Equipment in Waupun, Watertown, and Eden for details.
The Waupun Athletics Booster Club invites you to their 5th annual Team Trivia Challenge event, Saturday, March 25th at the Rock in Waupun. $80 for a table of 8. The theme this year is Superhero. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Trivia starts at 7. Prizes for the top teams and best dressed. Additional items available for purchase. Includes a buffet-style dinner starting at 5 p.m., refreshments, homemade desserts, basket raffle, and 50/50 raffle tickets. The 5th annual Team Trivia Challenge event, Saturday, March 25th at the Rock in Waupun.
We've got Colby and the crew here from our video stream team. Steve Winterhack along with Randy Armgren bringing you calling the action here for the ball game tonight. Regional quarterfinal of Division 5, Central Wisconsin Christian hosting the Thunderhawks out of Oneida Nation. I believe this is the first game I think we've ever done with an opponent being the Thunderhawks. Can't remember any the times that I've seen that in the past during my years of covering, but they're definitely giving a good battle here to the Crusaders here in the first half, and they'll get the ball first here in the second half.
Yeah. DJ Ritzma maybe not taking it into consideration. He was playing Thunder before the game. I said that goes right into their team.
That's probably just like the Seymour Thunder, probably their fight song over there.
Looks like we might see 1-3-1 out of the Crusaders here to open up the second half. A little change in zones. No, not just man-to-man.
And who's out on top on that 1-3-1, Randy? Who's the top on? 3-point basket is up and good. Maddie King with a basket, her third three. I'm just going to let you get back.
Yeah, I know. It's man-to-man, so I don't have to comment on it. That was Miss Broxma you were talking about.
Yeah. Gascant gets it over half court, and that's going to get knocked out of bounds off the hands of Tyra King.
Just like that 5-point game, and Thunderhawks are going to keep coming with that pressure defense, scramble defense.
Yeah, nice first half, 15 points for Elise Ritzma. Taking advantage of that. There she goes again, little quick move and getting right past House, but misses. Gets the rebound, puts it back up, misses, puts it up again, misses again. 3 shots there, and they couldn't get any to go. Tyra King eventually coming up with a basketball. Thunderhawks going to launch up another 3, and it is nothing but net. It is good for Mariah Cloud. Her 4th 3 of the game, and right now, Crusaders in a bit of trouble, only up by 2. Goes Braskamp along the right side. Smeese gets the rebound, and she's going to get called for the travel. He's going to put it up and decided to pass it, went up and down, and that's a travel. Right now, Oneida Nation has all the momentum going their way in the second half, just down by 2. House gets it back out on top in the hands of Mariah Cloud. House has by the free throw line working against Smeese, gets by her, and misses it. Gets in the hands now of Ritzma, pushing it up for the Crusaders.
Looks like they're going to get Caldwell with a foul, I believe.
Okay. 43-41. Crusaders looking for their first points here of the second half. Couple 3-point baskets to start things up for Oneida Nation. They got themselves back within 2 points. Emma Hoffman gets it out on top, and she's going to go up with it and gets fouled on her way to the basket. They're going to call that on Tyra King, her 3rd personal. So they got about 3 players with 3 fouls right now for the Thunderhawks.
I think you have to stick with them at this point, see what happens.
First free throw is good for Hoffman. Perfect at the line so far. 6th point of the game for her. Next free throw. That one's off the back rim. Spies runs up, goes up above everybody, gets a rebound, puts it up, gets a rebound, misses again. And again, a lot of opportunities for the Crusaders, just not finishing. Three-pointer from the left corner is up, and that's a little too strong. Smeese goes up and gets the rebound, gets it over to Emma Hoffman. Hoffman will cross her dribble over, goes to the left side of the court now. 3-point lead for CWC. And a foul is going to get called on Mariah Cloud. That'll be her 4th foul. She knocks over Elise Ritzma.
That's 4, you're right. It's going to probably have to take her out of the game. That's a good call. It's just, your teammates have to help you on those screens, let you know it's there. She's playing great defense, but she just got blindsided. And
ball taken away. Coming up with it as Tyra King pushes it up. It settles off the back of the head of KK Vanderwerf and over to Caldwell. 3-pointer up again, and that is nothing but net on the shot by Maddie King, her 4th 3. And we are tied at 44 apiece. Another steal by the Crusaders. Another quick shot from the left corner. No good. Caldwell gets the rebound on the weak side. And they're keeping launching them up from downtown. House misses the shot. And KK Vanderwerf chases down the rebound. We are tied at 44.
Travel.
And a travel is going to get called on Emma Hoffman. Crusaders right now kind of folding under the pressure being applied by the Thunderhawks.
Mariah Cloud taking a seat now. I thought maybe he was going to, Coach Laster was going to roll the dice and keep her in there with 4, but decided to pull her out after a minute or so.
44 apiece. It's 1 point scored so far in almost 3 minutes of the second half. Caldwell goes in, and nothing called. A lot of contact on the way to the basket.
A lot of contact, yes.
Just about 3 minutes into the half. We're tied at 44. Caldwell.
That's another lot of contact and no call.
Sure, what's not being called in the last 2. I'm here for the Crusaders, but a couple non-calls. Emma Hoffman goes in, splits a couple defenders, misses. And the rebound is Braskamp, and she's going to get fouled on the shot and go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Danforth just her 1st foul.
Fouls again, 4 on Oneida Nation, 0 on the Crusaders.
Braskamp, nothing but net on the 1st free throw. Puts the Crusaders back out on top by 1, 45-44.
Samantha Braskamp, yes, I can do that. Okay. I know that name, obviously. Just somehow I got Broxma in my head.
With the boys team too for CWC, a lot of V's, Bleestra and Van Herwarden, and you just get those mixed up a little bit too once in a while. House dribbling off to her right, little lob pass inside, but that's taken away by Vanderwerf. Really was never there. Looks like it must be a point of emphasis inside, trying to get it to Caldwell. She had 3 defenders around her, and they just threw the ball away. And Hoffman goes in and out off the back of the rim. Things just not falling for the Crusaders. Then it's going to get knocked off the legs of Maddie King from Smeese. Kind of hits it off the legs of King. It'll remain Crusader basketball, leading by 2, 46-44.
Looks like 1-4 low on the baseline out of bounds.
And Emma Hoffman with a basket.
It's 9 for her in the game.
Caldwell has it, changes direction, and a nice look inside and getting into Abby House, getting her 4th point of the game. Good feed there by Caldwell. Everybody chasing her down and found House all alone. Goes Emma Hoffman. She'll take it the distance, coast to coast again, missing a little strong. And then we're going to have a foul on the Crusaders. This House is bringing the ball up. Emma Hoffman will sit down, take a bit of a breather. Just a little over 4 minutes into the ball game, or into the second half, I should say.
48-46. What a tight game. Didn't look like it was going to be early. At least Ritzma having her way. It's quiet in the second half.
Caldwell has it. Gets it back out in the corner. And a three-pointer on the way. That is no good. Getting the rebound is Taylor Hoffman. Bringing it up now for the Crusaders. Here goes Ritzma along that left side. And again, misses inside, but does get the putback and puts it in. Nice job by Elise. First points of the second half for her. She's now up to 17. House working against Smeese. It's going to go off from House's foot and out of bounds. It'll be Crusader basketball. So Flores coming in the game, and Caldwell getting a much-needed break.
Well, kind of limping as she came off. Took a little shot to the knee or the thigh, I think, and hopefully she's all right.
Well, Ritzma with the ball now on top. It's back over to Taylor Hoffman. Gets around the defender and gets fouled on her shot. She'll be going to the line to shoot two for the Crusaders. Taylor's first trip to the free throw line.
That's Tyra King's fourth foul, so there's definitely some foul problems here for Oneida Nation.
That's one thing we mentioned at halftime. That's definitely going to be an issue for Oneida Nation for what they want to do and play physical ball out there. Too many people now with a couple of the four fouls.
Yeah, when you ramp up the full court pressure, you have to be careful in that. And all that hustle and energy is negated by fouling.
It is no good. Ritzma gets the rebound, though, and puts it up. Comes up short on the shot. And getting the rebound is Casey House. Eddie King along the left side. Now that's going to go between the legs of Danforth. Somehow shoots it back out on top. Good job. Flores with it up top of the key. Back in the hands of House. One House to another. Flores getting it back out on top in the hands of Maddie King. A little hesitation and goes in strong on the right side, misses. And coming up with the ball is KK Vanderwerf throwing it down the court. Over to Taylor Hoffman. And Braskamp has it along the right side back over to Taylor. Five-point lead now for the Crusaders, 51-46. A reach-in foul with House reaching in on Taylor Hoffman.
That's Kyrie House. I like that name, Kyrie. Pretty name.
Casey.
Is it?
That's the one that we remember.
Yeah. Well, like I hear some of the parents over here yelling Kyrie. So I don't know.
Coach told me Casey has. So Smeese with a little turnaround. Three-point shot up and good for Abby House. Keep on shooting themselves right back into the game as the Oneida Nation.
Ooh. Near turnover.
Ritzma going in along the left side. She's going to get fouled on her way to the basket. 43-49, 53-49, I should say, in favor of the Crusaders. Casey House with the foul.
Yeah, that's what I had in the program, but
it said, I forgot what it said in there.
It's like Casey in the program, but I've always got a little blood, I think. Oh, she had jewelry.
No. Again, having jewelry on. And
yeah, you go to the pregame meeting, the coaches verify that your players are properly equipped, and jewelry is not allowed. Get earrings in.
Okay, 53-49, and again, a technical foul being called because of that.
They're going to do away with that next season. I don't know what they're doing with basketball for sure, but in baseball and softball, they're going to allow players to wear jewelry as long as it's not dangerous.
So the technical free throws being taken right now by Elise Ritzma. This is the first one. Second one is up, rattles out, no good. So both of them no good, and then she's going to get some other free throws from the foul that happened for Emma Hoffman. Well, this is for the technical foul. I thought they'd probably have Emma out there for this. And that one, no good.
Hopefully the Crusaders don't look back on that and say, well, the opportunities were there. Plus, they're going to get the ball.
It comes up short, so you got a very good free throw shooter, and then she misses both free throws. All 4 free throws missed after the foul and the technical foul. 0 for 4 on those free throws.
That's always a little different when you're at the line with nobody on the box, and makes you feel the pressure a bit more.
Taylor Hoffman will catch and shoot three-pointer in the right corner is no good. Caldwell chases down the rebound. Jalen Caldwell with it. Nobody cuts her off and goes to the rack and puts it in. First points of the second half for Jalen Caldwell. Has her team back within 2, 53-51. So Hoffman has it down in the corner, gets it off to Emma Hoffman in the lane. So then putback shot by Ritzma. Oh, that one is going to be on Danforth. Shoving down to Elise Ritzma.
Ritzma went down hard, but popped right up.
That's kind of teased her over the years. She seems to be on the floor and getting beat up whether it's volleyball or it's basketball, always bruised up.
She's long and lean, gangly.
Correction, 1-1.
Ritzma at the free throw line and makes that one after missing her last 2. Maybe some before then.
Missed her last 3 prior to that, yes. At least it's a little easier when everybody's on the line. That's what I'm used to doing.
That one's going to come up short. Long rebound in the hands of Emma Hoffman.
Killer.
3-point shot on the way, and that one misses everything. And it's going to be off from Ritzma, who was standing out of bounds when Hoffman tried to get it over to her. So Oneida Nation will get the ball back, trailing by 3, 54-51.
Samantha Braskamp checking back in.
Yeah, one of my favorite comments to tell the coaches and parents out there, close games make great radio. So we encourage close games, not the 30-point blowouts.
Yeah. The more ulcers the coaches get, the better it is for our listeners and for you and I.
So nobody remembers the 30-point blowouts, but they do remember the 2-point games, the 3-point wins. Oh, and Caldwell gets it and goes to the rack and has her team back within 1 point.
And again, the full court pressure continues. Dribbled out.
And Ritzma dribbles out, and again the pressure causing another turnover. Again, Oneida Nation with an opportunity to take the lead this trip down the court.
As I mentioned, you have to separate a little bit. You can't get that close and then try and sprint ahead. Reestablish.
Maddie King with it, gets it back over to Caldwell, reverses direction. We'll pass inside over to Danforth and back out on top, and that's going to be an over and back now. On the errant pass over the top of the intended receiver, Maddie King's head.
Yeah, looks like we're in for a barn burner finish here with 10 minutes left. Hang on, folks. Stay locked in.
Stolke gets the ball into Elise Ritzma. See if he can just settle down a little bit. See if he can handle this in-your-face coast-to-coast pressure that they're receiving right now. And it looks like Braskamp's going to pick up a foul, catching the arms of Caldwell. The Crusaders just not finding any kind of rhythm here in the second half and missing how many opportunities inside and those 4 free throws you missed. And a lot of things you can point to why this is a close game yet.
Yeah. Thunderhawks turning up the defensive pressure, a little run and jump, full court, trapping action.
Down to the post in the house. They're posting up and draws the foul. Looks like that's going to be on Mackenzie Zolke.
Ada Smees on the bench right now. A little bit of opportunity for the Thunderhawks to go inside and try and do some work.
And House, Abby House with an opportunity to get her team back. Well, she ties it up in the lead of this ball game, tied now at 54 apiece. Abby House with a free throw.
She's kind of asserted herself here in the second half and a little more attacking on the interior.
Next free throw on the way, and that is no good. We're tied at 54 apiece. Almost halfway through the second half of action here. Regional quarterfinal, you lose, you are done. Winner heads on probably to play at Wild Rose on Friday. Drive to the basket by Zolke is no good. Gets her own rebound, gets it back on the top over to Ritzma. Back in the hands of Zolke in the lane. Braskamp gets it over to Ritzma, cutting through the lane and finishes. Nice look inside to Ritzma. Elise Ritzma with a basket. The 20th point, I believe, in the ball game for Elise Ritzma. House gets it inside, working against Ritzma, and she's going to get tripped up.
Oh, he's going to call an offensive foul with a hook.
That is not going to go over real well with the crowd here, but
that is her fourth.
Yeah, plus giving her fourth foul on that. A 2-point lead for the Crusaders, 56-54.
Player control foul, you're right. Called her for the hook.
Well, Hoffman gets it over half court now and goes up and finishes with the right hand. Nice shot by Emma. And nobody's going to cut me off. I'm going to go right to the rack with it and finish. House will throw up a three. That is no good. And ball gets knocked out of bounds. That'll be off the hands of Maddie King. It'll be Crusader basketball up by 4 now, 58-54. Crusaders getting all they can handle here against Oneida Nation in this regional quarterfinal.
Vanderwerf replacing Zilke right now for the Crusaders.
Mariana Skennendor comes in the ball game. Her first action, I think, first time we mentioned her name in the game. 4-point lead, and here goes Ritzma along the right side. Avery Slings gets it bad out on top over to Emma Hoffman. And looks posting up as Ritzma. Goes up with the left hand, gets it to roll around and go in for Elise. Nice job looking for the ball inside and finishing.
Yeah, she posted very hard that time. Sometimes with your body language you can demand the ball in the post, and that time, good job by her doing that.
Flores with a three-point attempt, no good. Putback is no good. Then it gets knocked out of bounds off from Emma Hoffman. And it will be Oneida Nation basketball.
Point blank shot there that could have gone down.
60-54 in favor of the Crusaders. Ball passed out on top over to Flores. And ends up shuffling her feet. Drilled some threes early in the ball game. I thought even though she's a foot or so behind the three-point line, I might see her launch one up there, but passes it up and ends up traveling.
Coach is going to roll the dice here. He's bringing Tyra King and Mariah Cloud back in the game, both with 4 fouls.
The Crusaders now open up a 6-point lead, 60-54. Braskamp being double-teamed, then a reach in on Caldwell. 2 free throws now for the Crusaders the rest of the way. Samantha Braskamp goes to the free throw line. This free throw rolls around and goes in for Samantha. It's in double figures now for the Crusaders. 61-54 their lead. Braskamp's next free throw, and that one also good. On a roll right now. 62-54 in favor of the Crusaders, up by 8. Under 8 to play in the game. Caldwell drives in hard on the right side, draws the foul. Looks like Taylor Hoffman's going to pick up a foul, and 2 free throws for Jalen Caldwell. Yeah, she's a nice player. She's going to a couple more years to play on the team here. I like a lot of things about her game.
Yeah, she is a very nice player. Very good athlete. She's been rimming out threes all night too. They they haven't been falling for her, but she's got a nice-looking jump shot.
Caldwell's free throw is good. Emma Hoffman checking back in, and Avery Slings will sit down. It's like Brianna Danforth waiting to check in.
Yes, guys. I don't care for what the official's doing right now. He's kind of instigating all the discussion, you know. Coach has been fine over there.
A free throw for Caldwell, too strong, and Emma Hoffman comes up with a rebound. 62-55. Because Hoffman comes up, and again, another one misses inside, but Ritzma chases down the rebound. Goes over to KK Vanderwerf, gets it back over to Braskamp. Taylor Hoffman hands it off over to Emma. Goes to Braskamp and clears some space, no call, and misses the shot. Flores comes up with a rebound, pushing it up now for the Thunderhawks.
Flores, a nifty little ball handler, doing a good job.
And that's going to go off from the Crusaders on the drive attempt by Mariana Skenendor. Danforth finally gets a chance to check in, and Caldwell will sit down. 62-55 the lead for the Crusaders. 7:15 left in the contest. Pass underneath, and boy, point-blank shot missed inside. And they do get it back and put it back up. No good. Ball loose again, and finally Taylor Hoffman comes up with the rebound. And it's going to go off from Hoffman and out of bounds. It'll be Oneida Nation basketball.
7-point game. Right there, could go either way.
So Thunderhawks basketball with 7:04 left, trailing by 7. Ball inbounded now in the hands of Mariah Cloud. She'll launch up a long three, comes up a little short. Smeese with a rebound. Gets it off to Emma Hoffman to push it up, double teamed right now. Teammates got to recognize that they're calling for her to get it to him. They do get over to Taylor Hoffman and over to KK Vanderwerf, and 10-second call. Nice defense there by Oneida Nation. And another turnover for the Crusaders.
Yeah, you don't want to foul. You got to be careful. And they did a good job that time applying the pressure without getting too close.
Yeah, Flores is a pretty nice little ball handler.
Yeah, she is.
Flores goes up on the right side. She's going to get fouled on her way to the basket and to the free throw line. To shoot a pair will be Osa Flores.
Crusader foul number 2, Caitlin Vanderwerf is her first, team's 5th.
62-55 the lead for Crusaders.
Caldwell ready to check back in, Steve. I think she had a little equipment problem. She left and went towards the locker room and was back pretty quickly.
Back in, Jalen Caldwell.
First free throw is good for Flores. And checking out of the game will be Mariana Skenendor. Both free throws, nothing but net for Flores. She now has 8 points. More full court pressure being applied again by Oneida Nation. And
doesn't matter. That's still team. Yeah.
So Crusaders get a good timeout there by Mark Vanderwerf. And a 30-second timeout. Back in 30 seconds with more Crusader basketball on RP Sports.
Celebrate 75 with Central Wisconsin Christian School in Waupun. Join them for their 75th anniversary celebration April 29th and April 30th. Join them for campus tours, alumni gatherings, a Saturday night dinner on April 29th, Sunday, April 30th, worship, and much more. Celebrate 75 years, looking back, leaning in, leading forward. Central Wisconsin Christian, providing top-notch pre-K through 12th grade education, where Christ is central. Good luck, Crusaders, in your game today.
Okay, we're back with 6:36 left in the ball game. A regional quarterfinal matchup. And Oneida Nation giving the Crusaders everything they can handle in the game, but finally Crusaders have a little bit of distance between them and the Thunderhawks, and up by 6, 62-56.
Yeah. With the ability of Oneida to shoot the three, you got to always be careful because they can get back in a hurry. And Coach Laster didn't like that timeout call because he said the ball was in the air. Well, you still have team possession, so you can definitely call that timeout while it's in the air.
Braskamp going in on the right side, gets it out to Emma Hoffman. She gets over to Taylor, takes it in the lane. In-your-face defense by the Oneida Nation. Braskamp running on the right side, puts it in. Nice big basket there for the Crusaders. And a nice finish by Samantha Braskamp, her first field goal of the second half. And Flores is going to launch off from downtown and buries it. Her third three of the game. Back within 5 are the Thunderhawks. Taylor gets it out over to Ada Smith down in the corner, back over to Emma Hoffman. Got 3 Thunderhawks in front of her. Goes Braskamp and is going to launch over the top of her teammates' heads and out of bounds. It'll be Thunderhawk basketball.
Good gap help by Mariah Cloud coming over and kind of forcing the turnover.
Oneida Nation back with the basketball, only trailing by 5, 64-59. A little more than 5.5 minutes left in the contest. Drive along the right side and off the glass and in. Nice finish there by Mariah Cloud. Now with 15 points in the game, and the ball is stolen and put back up and in again. Again, some ball handling issues here by the Crusaders. They're only up by a point, 64-63. Braskamp gets it over half court, being chased by Caldwell, and a little bit too much body going along that sideline. She'll pick up the foul. It'll be 2 free throws again, this time for Braskamp. 64-63. We had a couple bad turn of events there, making a basket for the Oneida Nation and then stealing the inbounds pass and putting it back up again. Got themselves back within a point. Braskamp's free throw. That one crawls in. Fritzma checking in and Emma Hoffman sitting down.
And Samantha Braskamp, she's been really solid at the line tonight.
So 2-point lead for the Crusaders. 5:11 left. Another free throw good for Braskamp. Her share of free throws here in the ball game. Flores thought about a three and again jumped with both feet.
Yep.
And she decided not to shoot past it, but ends up shuffling her feet, and a turnover on Oneida Nation. Crusader basketball again facing that full court pressure.
Some of that's the youth. A lot of sophomores and freshmen on this team.
I was going to say it's just out of bounds, not calling a foul on it. So it'll be Crusader basketball on their sideline. 66-63 in favor of the Crusaders. Braskamp with it. That one gets knocked out of bounds off the hands of Mariah Cloud.
Fortunate for the Crusaders it wasn't stolen right there. Like Cloud realized she had an opportunity to grab that ball.
Braskamp has it in the corner and then going along the baseline. And eventually it gets called for a travel. Good job by Oneida Nation not to reach in and get a foul on that one, and then they got the ball back, pushing up immediately. Flores with it. Back over to House inside. Caldwell passes up a 3-look. Goes up for dribble and passes it over to the left side back to Caldwell. A little give and go with the left hand, no good. Smith rips down the rebound for the Crusaders. Ritzma passes it right side over to Taylor Hoffman. She'll launch up a 3. That's no good. Ritzma gets the rebound and the easy putback. Nice job. Good position there for Elise Ritzma. Still racking up the points here tonight. Caldwell with a drive along the left side.
A lot of contact. No call.
Let's see what they're going to call here.
That's going to go against Braskamp, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure what they would have called. Just ran into her. That's what because Smith just kind of stood there.
Yeah, usually they protect the shooters a little more. And
It was a 1-point lead. Now, just like that, it's 68-63, 5-point lead for the Crusaders. Taylor Hoffman has to intercept the inbounds pass, but knocks it out of bounds. Down to 4:07 left. They turned into a much better game than we kind of expected the way it looked earlier in the game. Three-pointer straight away is up, and it is good. And another basket from three-point land for Mariah Cloud. Now with 5 threes in the game. Back to a 2-point lead for the Crusaders. Smeets gets it inside, back out on top. Three-pointer on the way from Zulke. He is no good. Taylor Hoffman gets the rebound, puts it back up, no good. And getting the rebound is Mariah Cloud, pushing it the other way. Caldwell has it. And she's going to get fouled on the shot. Just kind of found herself underneath the basket, had to get a dribble to get better position, but gets fouled. And she'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, actually a pretty nice decision there. She was, as you said, found herself kind of pinned underneath, and instead of forcing it up, took her time, dribbled to the opposite side, and got herself to the free throw line.
Caldwell's free throw is nothing but net. And she's rock solid from the free throw line, too.
Yeah, she's a really nice player. She's not sure what grade she is. Let me see if I can look here.
Caldwell with another free throw to try to tie things up.
Only a sophomore.
No good. Ritzma gets the rebound. Here we go. CWC just needs to take care of the ball. I think this is a valuable trip down the court, see if they can come up with something. Taylor Hoffman passes right side over to Vanderwerf. A drive by Emma Hoffman, and getting called for the foul is Mariah Cloud, trying to cut off that baseline, maybe getting there just a little too late, and that should be her 5th foul.
Yeah, that's her 5th. She played a long time with 4. She's kept herself out of foul trouble.
Yeah, just get there. That was a good battle for her, too. But she just a hair late maybe getting that, trying to cut off that baseline.
She has 5 3-pointers made in this game, too.
Wow.
Played extremely well. Really a nice athlete.
And Emma Hoffman still waiting at the free throw. They do bring in their substitute. Brianna Danforth coming in. 3:18 left. If Emma can get these and get a little distance here, let's not make this right down to the end.
2 shots the rest of the way. That makes it a bit easier.
Hoffman's first free throw is good. 69-67. Now in favor of the Crusaders. Don't forget, Randy and I'll be we're at Waupun High School. Waupun Lady Warriors playing on regional semifinal in Division III coming up. Both free throws good for Hoffman. The game will get started at 7 o'clock, and you can watch it on RP Sports and hear it on the radio. House gets it down along the block into Danforth off the glass and puts it in. And Brianna Danforth with her second field goal of the game, back to a 1-point lead for the Crusaders. Hoffman has it near half court. Passes it down the corner into Taylor, back over to Ritzma. Emma Hoffman to the rack with it, and that's no good. Getting the rebound, shortest person on the court, Osa Flores gets it. And we have a timeout taken. Oneida Nation has it, taking a full timeout. Hang on, people. We got a great game going back in just 1 minute on RP Sports.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life. Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
Looking to boost that bottom line? Check out the Massey Ferguson 7700S Series tractor at Waupun Equipment Company. These versatile machines have a wide selection of engine, transmission, and hydraulic specs so you can get the perfect machine for the work you need it to do. High-quality engineering and the latest precision farming tools add value and help you find new ways to be profitable. All this from the straightforward, dependable Massey Ferguson 7700S series. See Waupun Equipment in Waupun, Watertown, and Eden for details.
Okay, a minute timeout taken. Crusaders in trouble right now. They're up by a point. But Oneida Nation with the basketball, only trailing by one, 70-69, 2:41 left in the game. Ball pushed up to get it over by the free throw and back over to Caldwell. Has it on top of the key. The crossover dribble gets it back out to Hauser. Launch up a three, and that is off to the side of the basket. Ritzma with a rebound. Oh, it gets knocked away. And boy, it looked like Flores hit it into the hands of Ritzman and went out of bounds, and they're going to call it.
Nobody's going to come in and help either. That it looked like his partner was going to come in and talk to him. It
that was a bad.
Definitely went off of Elise Ritzma.
Yeah, that's we're here definitely for the Crusaders, but that was a bad call.
That was a tough call. That's a huge call in this game as well.
Taylor Hoffman gets it now. See, the Crusaders got to take advantage of it. Just not really handling the pressure that the Oneida Nation's been putting on them during the game. Right in their face from from the get-go. Ritzman, a little crossover, left hand, that is no good. And then we have a foul going to be called on Braskamp. Nice job by Osa Flores to kind of be in the right spot. She's had a couple of rebounds under there and finds herself in the right spot.
I'll call that on Ritzma.
Only official struggling.
Second, yeah.
The wrong color jersey they're going to call it on at first, but now they did get it right. Flores' free throw is no good, and Taylor Hoffman gets the rebound, and chasing it down is Hoffman, and that's going to go off the legs of CWC. What great hustle by Osa Flores. Hats off to her on that hustle again.
Yeah, she's had a nice game. She really has. Coming in off the bench, played extremely well.
Again, an opportunity here for Oneida Nation. Caldwell has it, and Ritzman comes up with the ball. 2-on-1 break, finds Taylor Hoffman over on the other side of the basket. Misses the lay-in, and Emma Hoffman comes up with it. But again, some more shots missed inside. Taylor Hoffman with a three-point attempt, but that is no good. And Oneida Nation gets it back. 2-point blank, or 1-point blank shot, and an open three missed. House has it, back out on top. Three-pointer on the way. That is no good. And Ritzma gets the rebound. He's hurting out there right now, a little teary-eyed. Flores is going to get called for the foul. 70-69, the lead for the Crusaders.
Goes on Flores, only her first foul. Kind of a quick pull here on the three-pointer by the Oneida Nation on this end, and down by one. Could have possibly gotten a little bit better look.
Big free throw there for Emma Hoffman. Much needed.
She has been clutch at the free throw line in this game.
Taylor Hoffman sits down. Avery Slings checks in. And again, two big free throws for Emma. Puts the Crusaders up by three, 72-69. Caldwell gets the inbounds. Being chased now by Braskamp. Working hard. Abby House has it, dribbling off to her left. Hands the ball off over to Maddie King. Jalen Caldwell against Braskamp again, and Braskamp's going to pick up the foul. So the free throw line will go Caldwell.
Going back to the free throws, Emma Hoffman, 9 of 11 in the game. And you're up by three. That's pretty clutch.
So to the free throw line is Jalen Caldwell. Got herself a real nice game. Free throw is nothing but net. It's just a 2-point lead for the Crusaders. Season on the line for one of these teams. You'll lose, you're done. You win, you probably go to Wild Rose coming up on Friday if they took care of business. Again, both of them nothing but net on those free throws. Back to a 1-point lead for the Crusaders, again having to face the full court pressure of the Thunderhawks. And that's going to be out of bounds. Well, they save it. Ritzma gets the ball, and back on the top with it is KK Vanderwerf. Good save there by Braskamp.
That's a huge play.
Here goes Ritzma along the left side, and a big play that then turns into a basket. At least Ritzma on the floor again, but makes the basket. Three-pointer on the way now is no good. And it's going to be Braskamp with another foul. Caldwell just beating her to the point of attack on that. And that'll be fourth foul on Braskamp, I believe. Or fifth, I should say. She's done.
She is. That's why she was so upset, I think. She was just angry that she fouled out of the game.
Doesn't want any comfort by any of the coaching staff at all.
It brings in Ada Smees, but they lose a ball handler against this full court pressure.
Very good free throw shooter at the line now with Jalen Caldwell at the line for Oneida Nation. First free throw is good again. About 16 points in the game for Jalen Caldwell. Averages about 15 a game.
She is 7 of 9 from the line.
Free throw also nothing but net. Money free throws by a sophomore. Back to a 1-point lead for the Crusaders. 74-73. A 30-second timeout back after this on RP Sports.
Municipal Well and Pump is a leading Midwestern contractor for municipal and industrial water systems. They are currently looking for ambitious and mechanically minded people to fill their opening for an apprentice well driller. Municipal Well and Pump offers great pay and benefits. To apply, go to municipalwellandpump.com and click on Careers. Or call Scott at 920-324-3400. Municipal Well and Pump of Waupun is a proud supporter of local high school sports.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian School. Steve Winterhack, Randy Armgett with you. Also, Colby and his video stream crew here, bringing you the game video-wise here instead of Jeff Sauer doing some hockey tonight. But what a game here. It's a 1-point lead for the Crusaders. So thing number one is take care of the basketball. Emma Hoffman has it. Been a bit of an issue here for the Crusaders. Ball tapped and loosened and coming up with it.
Oh, it's over and
back.
That's
going to be over and back on the line is Emma Hoffman.
I saw it happen. Wow.
And we have got a timeout being taken, and taking a full timeout back in a minute right after this. Hang on, people. What a game going on here in Waupun. Back after this on RP Sports.
The Waupun Athletics Booster Club invites you to their 5th annual Team Trivia Challenge event, Saturday, March 25th at the Rock in Waupun. $80 for a table of 8. The theme this year is Superhero. Doors open at 4:30 p.m. Trivia starts at 7. Prizes for the top teams and best dressed. Additional items available for purchase. Includes a buffet-style dinner starting at 5 p.m., refreshments, homemade desserts, basket raffle, and 50/50 raffle tickets. The 5th annual Team Trivia Challenge event, Saturday, March 25th at the Rock in Waupun.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life. Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
We are back with only 28 seconds left. Oneida Nation with the basketball trailing by 1. And Ritzma steals the ball and puts it in for a basket and the foul. Counted for Elise Ritzma. Boy, talk about a much-needed basket. A steal by Ritzma, goes to the rack with it, puts it in, gets fouled to the line to shoot one. Elise Ritzma.
Yeah, it looked like trouble right from the get-go there for Oneida Nation on that attempt to inbound. I'm not sure why they all ran to the front court so far and then gave themselves not much opportunity.
Free throw is off to the side, no good.
I'm going to say a violation for not hitting rim.
The guy from half court called that?
Yeah. That's actually a trail guy's call, but it did hit rim.
Wow. Yeah, it did. It shot off to the side.
Yeah, it definitely hit rim. That's a trail officials call. It's not going to matter because Oneida had the ball. It should remain with them no matter what.
This free throw keeps it within a one possession game yet for Oneida with some three-point shooters out there. So things not done yet here at CWC with 23 seconds left. 23.9 seconds left, just a three-point lead for the Crusaders. And coaching staff Mark Flanders says, everybody get back, just pack in with your defense right now. Out on top with it is Maddie King. Down to 13 seconds left. Caldwell has it. Back out on top. Caldwell again with it. House has it. Back to Caldwell. Down to 6 seconds left. Pulls back up. Thought about a three. House is going to launch one up. Up, and it is high off the glass. No good. It's going to get knocked out of bounds. Buzzer goes off, and Central Wisconsin Christian is going to escape, and I mean escape, with a 76-73 victory here at home against Oneida Nation. And they'll move on to play on Friday against the winner of the Stockbridge at Wild Rose game. What a wild game that CWC looked like they were going to pull away and just kind of run away with it, but didn't happen. 76-73. Let's take a break and come back. We'll have some interviews, hopefully, with some of the players and the coach in just a few minutes right after this.
Come on out to the biggest little cheese factory in Waupun for an on-site hiring event. Wednesday, February 22nd from 8 till noon and Thursday, February 23rd, 1 till 6. Immediate on-site interviews. Saputo has full-time career opportunities available. Entry pay starting at just under $22 an hour up to $25 an hour. Excellent shift pay and benefits. A $1,500 new hire bonus to qualified employees. Saputo's on-site hiring event is February 22nd and 23rd. Details online at saputo.com/careers. An equal opportunity employer. There has never been a better time to shop Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen is featuring a fashionable selection of furniture and flooring. That means remarkable savings on name brand furniture, top quality name brands at special competitive prices. You'll get the taste, quality, and personalized service that has separated the Werner Harmsen name from the best. Find their showroom in downtown Waupun. Werner Harmsen Furniture and Total Flooring. Taste, service, selection. It's worth the drive to beautiful downtown Waupun.
Are you missing out on life? Does chronic joint pain prevent you from doing the things you love? I get it. All you think about is pain. This is Dr. Randy Blahoviak with New Medical Center. We have the solution to your problem. If you suffer from debilitating and chronic joint pain, learn how innovative medicine with human cellular tissue products can get you back to living your best life. Call New Medical Center for an alternative approach with innovative medicine at 920-249-8757.
If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Andy, stop on by for some delicious meals, some beverages. Let's talk about that before we get into the meat raffle on Sunday.
That's right, Nick. We got a lot on tap this week, so strap in, buckle up, do what you got to do, because here we go. Monday specials, all-you-can-eat shrimp and fries, and pizza specials Monday night. Tuesdays is Mexican all day, wings after 4 o'clock on Wednesdays. Thursdays, build your own burger. Friday is fish all day. Saturday is appetizers, buy one, get one half off, and Sunday is wings all day as well with Bloody Mary and screwdriver specials. There's a lot going on. We're going to have everything going on TVs. I'm sure we're right around the corner from March Madness. The Badgers, of course, are always on. And my favorite time of year, the Brewers are back in spring training, so thank God for that. So there's always something going on here.
So the meat raffle, talk about that coming up this weekend.
This Sunday, the 26th, we are bringing the meat raffle back. We start off at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Every event that we do it, proceeds are going to go to a local charity. This time, we're kicking it off for the American Legion baseball program, so that should be a good time.
Andy with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Thanks, man. Have a good week.
Thanks.
Come Come on out to the biggest little cheese factory in Waupun for an on-site hiring event. Wednesday, February 22nd from 8 till noon and Thursday, February 23rd, 1 till 6. Immediate on-site interviews. Saputo has full-time career opportunities available. Entry pay starting at just under $22 an hour up to $25 an hour. Excellent shift pay and benefits. A $1,500 new hire bonus to qualified employees. Saputo's on-site hiring event is February 22nd and 23rd. Details online at saputo.com/careers. An equal opportunity employer.
Shop these and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun this week. 4-pound bag of crystal sugar, $1.99 with your card. A pound of premium strawberries, $1.99, limit of 2. The family pack of all-natural chicken wings, $1.99 per pound. Get cod fillets, haddock fillets, and cooked shrimp. Great Lent specials now at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Shop the pig all this week for incredible deals. It's Waupun's Piggly Wiggly.
Municipal Well and Pump is a leading Midwestern contractor for municipal and industrial water systems. They are currently looking for ambitious and mechanically minded people to fill their opening for an apprentice well driller. Municipal Well and Pump offers great pay and benefits. To apply, go to municipalwellandpump.com and click on Careers. Or call Scott at 920-324-3400. Municipal Well and Pump of Waupun is a proud supporter of local high school sports. If you're looking for someone to take care of your tree needs, call Eli at Torres Tree Service of Waupun. He's been in the business for 10 years and started up Torres Tree Service 3 years ago. Eli and his team can remove trees big or small, even those hard to get to trees. They do tree trimming and stump grinding, and the job's not done until they put topsoil and seed where the tree was removed, clean up the debris, and haul it away. Join the many satisfied customers by calling Torres Tree Service in Waupun at 920-344-5887.
Okay, we are back at Central Wisconsin Christian School. Steve Witterhack with you, and what a ball game here tonight in a regional quarterfinal. You don't normally expect to see that, but 76-73, the victory for the Crusaders here tonight. And Elise Ritzma with me right now. Elise, man, you always seem to be getting battered, and whether it's volleyball or basketball. It's a physical game there tonight against a pretty physical team out there. Just talk about the battle you had here with Oneida Nation tonight.
Very much. Yeah, it was definitely a battle. That's probably one of the more physical games that we had, and they didn't have the height that like Oakfield does or anything. But yeah, they were extremely physical, and it was definitely a battle.
Yeah, again, you started out strong. You had 9 points like in the first 4 minutes of the ball game, and then end up with 28 points in the ball game. You just feel kind of it was your night to take what they're giving you, and weren't taking away your left hand on you at all.
No, I wanted to give it all my all this tournament. I was like, this is my last ride. I want to give it my all for it.
Yeah, I could just see. I could see that as soon as you got the ball, you just had it in your mind. You knew you weren't going to hesitate out there. You were going to. You saw your openings and you took them there tonight. So, what do you think about your team battling here? That was a pretty nice team that you played. That they really gave you a good run here tonight.
I'm so proud of them with all the pressure that we were having. Again, everyone else having physical and dealing with nicks and bruises. Like, so proud of them. We battled so hard for that.
Yeah, I could see it was an emotional thing, especially the seniors out there. I know Emma had to have a little time with her dad afterwards, and I know you were pretty emotional out there, and it means a lot to you seniors.
Yeah.
A good bunch.
Yeah.
Talk about your buddies out there, your senior crew that you battle with all the time out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I love playing with them. I've been playing with them since 5th grade. Me, Ada, Avery, Annalise, KK, and Emma. I think that's all of them. There's 6 of us. I hope I remember all of them. Yeah, we've been playing since 5th grade, and I love playing with them.
At least a monster game here tonight. You earned yourself another game coming up on Friday, so congratulations on a great game.
Thank you so much.
Okay, good job.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to bring Emma Hoffman over right now. And Emma, again, they really called on you tonight to, in a physical game to take care of business at the free throw line. I'm not sure how many free throws that Emma made in the ball game, but man, you needed every one of them here tonight against a pretty scrappy team.
Mm-hmm.
Do you expect this out of this team? Did you know
no.
Coming into this you might see some, 14 three-pointers that they had and the physical play that they
Yeah, we knew that they were pretty good at shooting threes, but we did not expect 14 of them. So.
Well, again, just talking about that physical game against them, they really kind of caused some trouble with you guys with ball handling out there.
Yeah,
today.
they had 10 fouls in the first 8 minutes of the second half. They were pretty physical, yeah.
And I'm surprised they came out the second half of it because they had a lot of players that had 3 fouls in the first half already, and they only lost 1 player, I think, to the fouling out in the ball game. But just talk about your role and what you knew you had to do here tonight for your team.
Well, they really didn't let me shoot very many threes. They had good defense. So
I think they knew that.
They knew me and probably Samantha to guard pretty close from the three-point line. So I just knew I had to drive and make the free throws, and that was my part today. So.
And every game is pretty emotional, I can see, for everybody out there. Being a senior and knowing any night could be your last night and having a close game like this on the first one, you didn't want to end it here tonight. So I could tell that was very emotional, especially for the seniors out there.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Well, great game here tonight. What did she end up with tonight? Of course, 9 of 11 from the free throw, and needed every one of those tonight.
Yeah.
So great job, Emma. Great game.
Thank you.
Okay, good job. And we're going to bring Samantha Braskamp. Like watching you play out there. As soon as you get the ball, you're off to the races. And just talk about what you knew you had to need to do against a team. They're trying to take away Emma as much as they could tonight. But what did you need to do tonight for your team?
I just need to step in and be more of a leader and be able to pass and shoot and drive and be a good team player and be able to see when my teammates were open and when they were not.
And I saw you weren't afraid to take the ball hard to the basket. You got yourself to the free throw line. What was Sam at the line here? Oh, wow. So you had a lot of free throws here tonight. And kind of started out 50-50 in the beginning, but after that you started making a lot of your free throws, most of them. So every free throw, obviously, it was important here tonight. So just talk about your teammates and the battle you had here tonight against a pretty good Oneida Nation team. What did you think of the team you played here tonight?
They were better than expected, and it was a high-scoring game.
Yeah, they're not very tall, and they got a lot of young players on the team, but I thought, they came out, and they're not afraid to play a little physical ball against you guys. So I thought you had a great game here tonight, Samantha, so great job.
Thank you.
What did the coaches say? No school tomorrow?
Woo-hoo.
Hey, no school tomorrow. So, all right. Okay, so Samantha Braskamp, thanks for joining us. Great game.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think we're going to take another break, then we're going to talk to Coach Mark Vanderwerf coming up in just a few minutes. We'll be back in a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes or so. We'll be back maybe 5 minutes with more from, again, Waupun Crusaders winning 76-73 to move on to the regional semifinal on Friday. Back after this on RP Sports.
The Hour Bar on Main Street, Waupun is a great place to meet friends. Owners Bob and Tana invite you to join them for their daily specials and great atmosphere. They also bring in top-notch entertainment and host many special events. The Hour Bar is also the perfect place to cheer on the Packers, Bucks, Brewers, and Badgers. There's TVs everywhere you look. After today's game, head to the Hour Bar, 433 East Main Street, Waupun, a proud supporter of high school sports.
At Jimmy John's, we don't make sandwiches. We make the sandwich of sandwiches. We use fresh veggies because we don't hate salads. We just feel bad for them. We make our sandwiches exactly how you want because you're the one who's eating it. And we bake bread all day, every day because stale bread isn't bread. It's croutons. Sandwich history is written by the victors. Good thing we have legible handwriting. Jimmy John's, the sandwich of sandwiches. Order pickup or delivery on the app.
Hey farmers, are you looking for some relief from rising input prices? 360 Yield Center and Seed Time and Harvest have your solutions. Call Mike at 920-210-7122 and ask how corn planter products like Bandit, Dash, and Wave and applicator attachments like Y-Drop can slash your fertilizer expense and raise yields at the same time. Doing more with less. That's Seed Time and Harvest LLC, your premier 360 Yield Center dealer. 920-210-7122.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor in today's game. Celebrating 10 years in business, Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook Facebook.
Celebrate 75 with Central Wisconsin Christian School in Waupun. Join them for their 75th anniversary celebration April 29th and April 30th. Join them for campus tours, alumni gatherings, a Saturday night dinner on April 29th, Sunday, April 30th, worship, and much more. Celebrate 75 years, looking back, leaning in, leading forward. Central Wisconsin Christian, providing top-notch pre-K through 12th grade education, where Christ is central. Good luck, Crusaders, in your game today. Come on out to the biggest Little Cheese Factory in Waupun for an on-site hiring event. Wednesday, February 22nd from 8 till noon and Thursday, February 23rd, 1 till 6. Immediate on-site interviews. Saputo has full-time career opportunities available. Entry pay starting at just under $22 an hour up to $25 an hour. Excellent shift pay and benefits. A $1,500 new hire bonus to qualified employees. Saputo's on-site hiring event is February 22nd and 23rd. Details online at saputo.com/careers. An equal opportunity employer.
Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Andy, stop on by for some delicious meals, some beverages. Let's talk about that before we get into the meat raffle on Sunday.
That's right, Nick. We got a lot on tap this week, so strap in, buckle up, do what you gotta do, because here we go. Monday specials, all-you-can-eat shrimp and fries, and pizza specials Monday night. Tuesdays is Mexican all day. Wings after 4 o'clock on Wednesdays. Thursdays, build your own burger. Friday is fish all day. Saturday is appetizers, buy one, get one half off. And Sunday is wings all day as well, with Bloody Mary and screwdriver specials. There's a lot going on. We're going to have everything going on TVs. I'm sure we're right around the corner from March Madness. The Badgers, of course, are always on. And my favorite time of year, the Brewers are back in spring training, so thank God for that. So there's always something going on here.
So the meat raffle, talk about that coming up this weekend.
This Sunday, the 26th, we are bringing the meat raffle back. We start off at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Every event that we do it, proceeds are going to go to a local charity. This time, we're kicking it off for the American Legion baseball program, so that should be a good time.
Andy with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Thanks, man. Have a good week.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Central Wisconsin Christian School. Steve Winterhack back again after a 76-73 regional quarterfinal victory for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusader ladies and knocking off Oneida Nation in what was an unbelievable basketball game. We didn't think in the beginning of the game, but it definitely turned out to be a nail-biter right down to the end. And we have Mark Vanderwerf, the head coach for the Crusader ladies. Just talk about this team. I know you scouted them. Did you expect to see everything we saw here tonight from Oneida Nation?
I knew going in watching some film that they scored a lot of points. They can find baskets in a variety of ways. They do a really good job of attacking the basket. I didn't really expect them to make 14 3-pointers on the night. That was something that we saw in warm-ups. They were making everything. So Mike and I kind of talked, and it's like, man, got to get out and try to challenge. And obviously we gave up 14 3-pointers. 73 points is a lot, but we were able to survive.
I tell you, they definitely, you said you knew that coming in, that they were going to be a team that's going to really get in your face, play in your face defense, court side, end line to end line out there. Very physical team out there, too. A very physical game here tonight.
Yeah, it was physical both ways. You try to play hard. You try to anticipate some of the defensive pressure that you're going to get facing a team that likes to play 84 feet of defense. It's hard to simulate because the people that are on your team that can typically play that kind of defense are also the ones that have to handle the ball, which makes it hard. But I thought for the most part throughout the game, the girls did a good job of moving the ball when need to. Yeah, we had some turnovers, some in costly times. It just came down to taking care of the ball, and we just got a steal in the end, and it survived.
You hear for Wild Rose won their ball game. I was kind of guessing because they're playing Stockbridge. You played, last week, so maybe. Oh, you guys played early, so
yeah.
Maybe.
I'm guessing that potentially that game isn't over, but there's about a 98% chance that we'll be heading to Wild Rose on Friday.
You got some extra time to do some just to study things about whoever your opponent's going to be, because no school tomorrow, right?
Right. So yeah, they announced after the game that there was no school. It might have been some of the loudest cheers I heard out of some of the kids that we didn't have to go have school tomorrow. So that's a good chance for these girls to get a rest.
Well, talk about some of your players and what they did in this ball game. A very physical game, a very tough game trying to handle the ball out there, but took care of business at the free throw line. Emma had a lot of free throws here tonight, along with Elise and Sam also in the ball game. So just talk about how your girls battled here tonight.
Yeah, offensively, obviously I'm very, very pleased scoring 76 points. We had shot a total, I think it was 31 free throws. We left some points on the board on the free throw line, but getting to the line 31 times, that just means you're attacking the basket and being aggressive, and that's very important, especially when facing a team that plays man. Elise did a great job. Obviously, I think she had a career-high 28 tonight. Attacking the basket, she had all her points on the inside. We knew we had a size advantage, and also with her size and quickness, she was able to take care of that advantage. Samantha, too, she used her quickness to get to the basket. Really, she attacks the basket really hard. Really strong physical player, so she's able to take that contact and still be able to finish at the rim. Emma is our floor leader. She's a senior captain, 4-year varsity player. She got herself to the free throw line. She knows coming down the stretch that in a close game, we want her to have the ball because she's confident going to the free throw line. Not that she's not the only one that's going to make free throws, but we know that she can most of the time handle the ball well, make good decisions, and get us into the spot that we need to get to be able to run offense or get a set to get a basket.
Well, Coach, the way to outlast a team that had a really good night against, especially behind the arc and getting all those 3-point baskets, but a good job. I know I could see the emotions by some of the players afterwards. It meant a lot for those seniors, knowing they're close to not their season being done here tonight. So a nice battle for them and coming out on top tonight.
Yeah, it was a good battle. 73 points. It's hard to talk about playing defense, but there were times where we had really good defensive stops too. KK does a good job defensively. Sam did a good job defensively. But yeah, you could see Emma walking off the floor was crying, and I didn't really know why. And it was like, this is our last home game. Yep, so it is, but it's not your last game. So it's emotional. It's been a 4-year starter or 4-year player on the varsity. So it's important. She's got a love for basketball that she just exudes when she plays, and that's just came out at the end of the game, knowing that this is the last time she'll be able to play on this court.
Well, Mark, great victory here tonight, and good luck coming up on Friday, whoever your opponent will be.
All right, Thank you. Appreciate you being here.
Okay, Mark Vanderwerf joining us here after the ball game with this 76-73 victory. We're going to wrap things up. You can hand the headsets to Randy. We're just going to wrap things up here with getting Randy on here just before we get our stream team guys out of here. But again, Randy,
I'm just going to stay right here if that's all right, Steve.
Yeah, that sounds good to me. And then just maybe run down the points real quick, and then we can wrap things up here tonight.
Okay, quickly for Oneida Nation, Tyra King with 2, Maddie King with 12, Mariah Cloud with 20, Rihanna Danforth with 4, Jalen Caldwell finished with 17, Flores with 11, and Abby House with 8. They were 4 of 18 from the free throw line. And for CWC, Caitlin Vanderwerf finished the night with 4. Avery Slings with 2. Taylor Hoffman with 7. She had 2 made 3-pointers. Elise Ritzma led all scorers with 28. She had 11 field goals, 2 of 6 from the line for the total of 28. Samantha Braskamp with 15 points. She was 9 of 13 from the free throw line. She had a 3-pointer and a basket. And Mackenzie Zulke with 4 points. Emma Hoffman finished the night with 14. She was 9 of 11. I had the Crusaders, I know Coach said 31. I had them for 32 attempts from the line, 21 of 32 for 66%. Of course, my stats are always unofficial, but everything figured out. Yeah. 21 makes they had from the free throw line, so what a ball game tonight.
Okay, well, let's wrap things up here. The Crusaders win 76-73, and we're going to wrap it up thanks to the stream team. Did a great job tonight, and Randy and I will be back in action coming up on Friday. Waupun Lady Warriors taking on, we're guessing, Winnicott on Friday night. We'll find out, but whoever they play, 7 o'clock game on Friday night, we'll have our stream team there that night too. So have yourself an excellent night. Weather the storm out there, no school at CWC, and just have yourself an excellent night. This has been Crusader Basketball, where they win 76-73 here at Central Wisconsin Christian School on RP Sports.
Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry is a proud sponsor of today's game. Celebrating 10 years in business, Nathan specializes in kitchen and bathroom remodels, whole house remodels, new construction, additions, and more. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry also has an in-house designer on staff with virtual reality designs to help visualize your space before construction starts. Quality, efficiency, and integrity. Nathan Potrat's Custom Carpentry. See Nathan's work at potratscarpentry.com and like them on Facebook.
HomeAndAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeAndAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeAndAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Holman family your first stop at HomeAndAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Holman.
This game is powered by C. Broxma Electric of Waupun. C. Broxma Electric has serviced the electrical needs for Waupun and the surrounding area for over 18 years. From small residential jobs to agricultural, industrial, and commercial jobs, they do it all. For quality work and prompt, courteous service, contact your State of Wisconsin licensed electrical contractor in our area. C. Broxma Electric at 920-319-1614 or check them out online at cbelectric.net.
HomeAndAuto.com. Check out our selection of over 400 new and used vehicles. HomeAndAuto.com. Every vehicle from all 4 of our locations in one convenient place. Find your perfect car without leaving home at HomeAndAuto.com. New vehicles from Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, Buick, and Ford. Pre-owned from $39.82 and certified pre-owned. Plus the warranties and hometown service you can depend on. Make the Holman family your first stop at HomeAndAuto.com. We make you feel at home at Holman.
A reminder for everyone that Ben's Automotive is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. and on Saturdays by appointment only. Keeping your vehicle in tip-top running condition is essential. Call 324-9962 for Ben's Automotive. Get the quality repair and maintenance services you need from the automotive technicians you can trust. Ben's Automotive at the corner of Carrington and Main Streets in beautiful downtown Waupun. Call 920-324-9962 to schedule your service or repair needs today.
Shop these and more great deals at the Piggly Wiggly Waupun this week. 4-pound bag of crystal sugar, $1.99 with your card. A pound of premium strawberries, $1.99. Limit of 2. The family pack of all-natural chicken wings, $1.99 per pound. Get cod fillets, haddock fillets, and cooked shrimp. Great Lent specials now at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Shop the pig all this week for incredible deals. It's Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Andy with us here at the Other Bar, Main Street in downtown Waupun. Andy, stop on by for some delicious meals, some beverages. Let's talk about that before we get into the meat raffle on Sunday.
That's right, Nick. We got a lot on tap this week, so strap in, buckle up, do what you got to do, because here we go. Monday specials, all you can eat shrimp and fries, and pizza specials Monday night. Tuesdays is Mexican all day, wings after 4 o'clock on Wednesdays. Thursdays, build your own burger. Friday is fish all day. Saturday is appetizers, buy one, get one half off. And Sunday is wings all day as well, with Bloody Mary and screwdriver specials. There's a lot going on. We're going to have everything going on TVs. I'm sure we're right around the corner from March Madness. The Badgers, of course, are always on. And my favorite time of year, the Brewers are back in spring training, so thank God for that. So there's always something going on here.
So the meat raffle, talk about that coming up this weekend.
This Sunday, the 26th, we are bringing the meat raffle back. We start off at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Every event that we do it, proceeds are going to go to a local charity. This time, we're kicking it off for the American Legion baseball program, so that should be a good time.
Andy with us here, the Other Bar, Main Street, Waupun. Thanks, man. Have a good week.
Thanks.
Celebrate 75 with Central Wisconsin Christian School in Waupun. Join them for their 75th anniversary celebration April 29th and April 30th. Join them for campus tours, alumni gatherings, a Saturday night dinner on April 29th, Sunday, April 30th, worship, and much more. Celebrate 75 years looking back, leaning in, leading forward. Central Wisconsin Christian, providing top-notch pre-K through 12th grade education, where Christ is central. Good luck, Crusaders, in your game today.
Did you know that Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Kasasa Rewards checking accounts? All Kasasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Kasasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Nice back cut and a find to Cale Peterson. And Gracie Gopalin puts it up, puts it in, gets knocked to the floor and to the free throw line. A little crossover dribble, goes up with the right hand, gets it to go. Waupun on a roll right now. Will go up with the left hand, puts it in. Another steal and a basket for the Randolph Rockets.
Dual feeds Johannes again. That one off the window and in. Johannes to the line.
Thanks to our sponsors in today's game.
Laconia has the basketball with a chance. Madigan gets it in for Engel. Back to Madigan. Spots up. Got it! He scores!
And people, there are your state champions, the Randolph Lady Rockets. Congratulate them on an unbelievable storybook season. Your Waupun Lady Warriors are champions of Division III girls basketball.
The complete broadcast schedule can be found at radioplusinfo.com.